Fun fact, in Canada, it's illegal to take the life of a moose that's more than 50% white in color. You can be 7 feet tall
Ain't
with
that
antlers and
crazy?
body odor and
What's up, Charming Gang? We're gonna be checking out some more casual Geographic today. We're gonna be watching why the world should fear dolphins more rather than sharks. I already know where this is headed. Dolphins are very scary, but come on, if you've seen Jaws, you should know the world is scared of sharks.
Dolphins have been known to play with themselves by wrapping live wriggling eels around their dolphin doorknobs.
Say
oh,
what?
You know it gets worse. Dolphins will also divorce a fish's head from its body and then use the disembodied fish head as a fish light. There's videos. I'm not gonna show you, but they're there.
A
Dolphins
fish
can
light?
catch
Do y'all know
feelings
he
for humans
means?
to the point where they get jealous. In 1994, a man got vibe checked so badly by a dolphin that he ended up dying of internal hemorrhaging.
Holy
Reason?
moly.
The dolphin saw him around some women that he liked and felt some type of way. The
Okay.
man broke his heart, so the dolphin broke his ribs and then punctured his lung for good measure.
That dolphin's
In 1965,
savage!
Margaret Lowe was part of an experiment where we tried to teach dolphins English, and to get her dolphin to focus, what did she
do?
The dolphin didn't apply, but he got a job. The experiment was cut short because it turns out unless it's shooting oil, playing tug-of-war with a dolphin's baby leg in a government-funded experiment is a terrible career move. After that, the
Why
dolphin
would
got
you wanna
depressed and
do that?
unsubscribed from life. Yes, capital S with a side at the end. Workers at a Florida research center smiled as they watched a bunch of dolphins play volleyball, and then stopped smiling when they realized they were just smacking around a baby shark, to the point where they had to go in and rescue it. Male dolphins will form gangs, kidnap a female, and hold her hostage, and then proceed to run through her like a track meet in violent choo-choo parties that can last weeks. And these water Weinsteins will tail smack her to keep her in line. If she tries to escape, they'll just chase her down.
These dolphins
only
are
exist to serve the will of
criminals!
Satan. Say what you will about sharks,
Whoa!
but Jaws
Whoa!
would never. Okay, so I wasn't gonna talk about this, but Hank brought it up, so I'm
Alright,
not
Hank,
responsible.
thank you for
Hi,
bringing
the
it up.
children, this is the only warning you finna get.
What they
Okay,
finna
so I'm
do?
pretty sure the blowhole thing he's talking about is this godforsaken what the right here. So
How
the
do
fact here
dolphins
is that
mate?
Amazon dolphins are believed to have, I'm gonna call it bowling. These dolphins are believed to participate in gay bowling matches, but instead of a lane, it goes down their blowhole. Now, in case you're confused about
They
how
fancy them
dolphins
some booty!
dolphin, they kinda need that to breathe. So this is basically like taking one up the nostril and then feeling it in your lungs like Cali Green.
Oh, they
And considering
freaks!
dolphins will use live eels and decapitated fish heads as toys,
Dolphins
I had
are
no problem believing it.
freaks!
However,
What?
I was researching this because that's what my life has become, and I read that a dolphin research associate had said that he had never seen a dolphin violate another's blowhole.
Okay, good.
Also, fun fact, dolphins can't breathe through their mouth the way we can. So
They do
doing
it
it
through
up
their
the blowhole
blowhole,
would
right?
be like you holding your breath the next time you go bowling.
Yo, I have learned so much about dolphins in the first 2 minutes of this video that I already cannot believe. Dolphins are rolling like this. So they're in gangs where they run, choo-choos on female sharks, and then they beat them up if they try to get out of line, and then they bully you, and then they killed a man because they weren't getting a host. So they said, we not getting any, no, nobody gonna get any, and they killed the guy. What?
Especially if since water starts rushing in, the dolphin could end up drowning. So yeah, I don't know if this is true.
Makes sense.
But my theory is that it doesn't happen often at all.
I
Once in
hope
a
they're
while, a
not.
dolphin will go bowling down the wrong way.
Violating the
Also,
blowhole.
since male dolphins will violate each other to assert dominance, I can promise you that whatever the hell this is, consent was sold separately.
Of
Also,
course.
if this has only ever happened once, it's already happened too
Do
often.
animals ever
Moral
consent?
of this video, there is no safe way to explain my search history. Here's something about SpongeBob you probably
Ooh,
didn't know.
SpongeBob, what you
know
up
how
to?
they live underwater, yet there's a whole beach for no reason?
Yeah.
We were all like, how is there water underwater?
Is it oil
Well,
or
there's
something?
actually such a thing as underwater lakes and rivers. In places
The
like the
oil
Gulf
rises.
of Mexico, seawater will often rise through the thick layer of salt that you'll often find at the sea floor. The rising water dissolves the salt layer, causing it to collapse, all while forming a depression. And of course, the dissolved salt makes the water in the depression denser than the seawater surrounding it.
That looks
Which is
creepy
how
as
you can
hell.
end up with a river or lake in the ocean.
That is
Some of
creepy.
these underwater rivers can actually be a few miles long. And underwater rivers, which are really just a mixture of salt water and hydrogen sulfide, behave and flow as normal rivers. Now here's where I hook you up. These underwater brine pools are 3 to 8 times saltier than the seawater around it, which is why animals like this eel that get too close can end up getting toxic shock while getting trapped.
Are they salty because
So
of the
in a
dolphins?
weird way, it's actually possible for underwater animals to drown inside these brine pools.
That's
This
crazy.
eel got lucky, but normally most animals that mess around and get that close don't come out alive. Moral of this video.
Why are we exploring
Hillenburg was a
space?
f***ing genius.
Ooh, that's a lot of suckers. Oh, was it inside of that? Oh, it can squeeze through those tight gaps? Oh my gosh. They must have no problems with virgins. All right, that was an uncalled for joke.
No, I'm not doing this alone.
Yeah, what is that, bro?
What's up, dude?
Yo, so there's this video going around TikTok and everyone expects me to address it.
I mean, your face isn't in it, so just say you were hacked.
What? No, not that video.
Oh!
Not like the weird-ass ocean demon thing. People want to know what it is, and I am not strong enough to handle it alone.
I mean, it's definitely some sort of primate with the forward-facing eyes like that. I could see how people think it's a weird human
It could be
being
like a
because
long-lost
it
creature of
doesn't have
Atlantis
Yeah,
or
that's what I thought. I
something.
figured with the skull structure and the canine teeth, whatever it is, or was, it's probably an omnivore that just ate whatever it
Looks
felt
like a pit bull,
Kinda
kind of.
And he said it was found on the coast of Panama, right?
Yeah, it was in like Playas
Oh,
de Now in Panama. Also,
what is
it had
that?
these long, lanky arms that was like almost too long for itself, like Kevin Durant arms on a Kevin Hart body.
I mean, it's hard to tell because it's so washed up, but okay, primate on the coast of
Are
Panama.
they
and
just
super long
roasting
legs.
this skeleton?
Okay, hear me out. It's got to be like a spider monkey or something.
I was
right? That only
thinking-
makes sense.
Or
I was
maybe a
thinking like
howler
a pit
monkey,
bull.
and it's super bloated, so it probably got cocky
never
in the water
mind.
and drowned.
It'd be like that. And now it's the second ugliest thing in the year.
And now it's just
What's
a
the first?
skeleton. Oh, that's
I'm gonna
pretty,
let that one slide.
it's
Peace
pretty
out.
ugly.
Wait, what video did you think I was talking? There are some things you've probably never seen before. This isn't Photoshop. This is an actual pink manta ray. It was
Pink
recorded
manta
swimming
ray.
in the Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Queensland, Australia.
Like blue
And
lobsters?
apparently, this pink UFO is the only known one in the entire world.
Ooh,
and we
rare.
don't really know why this thing exists. Like, some believe it gets its color from its diet the same way flamingos do. But if that were true, then you'd wonder why we haven't found more of them.
Hold up, pause the video. Are you telling me flamingos are pink because of the stuff that they eat? No, I refuse to believe that. My whole life is a lie. I'm over here thinking flamingos are pink because nature decided that they're pink, not because they eat what? Pink berries? What can you possibly eat that makes your body pink? Brown or pink?
But the best guess is that it's caused by a mutation that affects pigments. Plus, some things in Australia just don't need an explanation.
Yeah, we don't need to go to
Being in
Australia.
is the explanation.
There you go.
A yellow penguin. This is a
Ooh.
king penguin, and just for reference, that is what they're supposed to look
A
like.
shiny
But it's believed that
penguin.
This blonde bird is leucistic.
I know a
And
Pokemon when I
leucism
see
means This
one.
penguin doesn't have the melanin needed to grow black feathers.
Oh.
And in a colony of more than 100,000 other penguins, this was the only blondie.
So it's
And
a
normally
white
standing
penguin.
out that much is a great way to end the day as a seal's chew
No-
toy.
no
That
melanin?
being said, she seems to be doing alright for herself.
Yeah.
Completely white moose. This bull moose went viral in Sweden for being whiter than the Brady Bunch, and like the penguin, this Caucasian tank is leucistic, not albino.
That's some Game
The
of
big difference
Thrones,
is an albino would have pink eyes, but this moose has brown. And normally
Animal.
wearing white in the woods is like wearing a target on your back while walking through a shooting range. In a lot of places, the white moose are protected by law. The MOCs, they can go themselves. Fun fact, in Canada, it's illegal to take the life of a moose that's more than 50% white in color. You can be 7 feet tall
Ain't
with
that
antlers and body
crazy?
odor and still have white privilege. Now, ain't that a
That
Here are
is
some more things
crazy.
you've probably never seen before. Yes, that is a polka dot zebra. It was first seen in 2019
No, that's
in Kenya
wild.
when it was just a baby, and apparently it's the first of its kind to ever get caught on camera. The reason for this Klondike horse is because of pseudomelanism, which causes dark spots and stripes to cover most of an animal's body.
Oh,
And
got
it's called
it.
pseudomelanism because this is what full-on melanism looks like. Zebras like this are so rare because without normal stripes, it's easier for them to get picked off by predators, and they're more vulnerable to disease-causing flies.
Yeah, 'cause you
That
look like
being
a
said,
zebra.
to my knowledge, it's still alive. Her name is Tira, and there she is with her mama.
Nah, that was an insane joke, bro. They actually banned the shooting of a moose if it is more than 50% white. Look at that privilege. Just look at that privilege. Guys, I know it's a joke. Don't get your panties in a twist. I'm just thinking that's crazy. Like, you can shoot a black moose without asking anybody, probably without a license. But once you shoot a moose that's more than 50% white, oh my gosh, that's when you get arrested.
White giraffe, aka proof that shiny Pokemon really do be out here.
That's
And just
what I
like the
said.
other animals,
Shiny
this giraffe
Pokemon.
has leucism, which causes it to lose most of its skin pigmentation. Because we simply refuse to have nice
Ew.
things, most Caucasian giraffes end up getting turned into trophies by
It's
poachers.
snowing
You
out
can tell
here.
a lot about a man by the
Snow
animals.
bunnies.
The bigger and more rare the animal, the more likely he buys jockstraps from Baby Gat.
Okay.
But it's not all bad. To keep this snow white giraffe alive, rangers put a GPS tracking device on him so they could always watch over him.
Okay,
And now we
nice.
have this snake right here. This is a piebald python, and
kinda
piebald
looks
is when
cool.
an animal has patterns of unpigmented spots on pigmented hair or skin.
I'm not gonna lie,
Or
I don't
in
like
this case,
snakes,
scales.
but
An
it looks
example
cool.
would be this equality symbol of a horse, since the white parts are the unpigmented sections. If it helps you remember, the word piebald is because the white patches of skin or scales are considered the bald part. And you can actually own one since people started breeding piebald pythons as pets.
Yeah, it kinda looks
I have
cool,
no idea
but
how long it took me to say that sentence.
still don't want a
If you know
snake.
someone that hates snakes, show them this baby piebald and watch how fast they fold. I can personally guarantee you it's cuter than any snake
It
you've ever
is
dated.
cute, but it's
According
still a
to
snake.
zookeepers, here are the animals you actually have to
All right, let's worry about some
Zebras
things.
are fundamentally
I didn't know
problematic,
that.
and they cause as many injuries to zookeepers as any other animal.
Zebras
They're
are
not
not
just horses
horses.
from Africa. They're Oreo donkeys that share an area code with lions, leopards, and hyenas.
Mm-hmm.
All that generational trauma has made zebras aggressive, stubborn, and worst of all, unpredictable.
And they kick
if a
like crazy.
900-pound male zebra has a temper tantrum, one kick can shatter your ribs, and one bite can destroy nerves in your hand.
Ooh,
Yeah, there's a
he's
reason
getting
we can ride
dragged.
horses but not zebras. Anteaters are dangerous for the simple fact that they're blind. Anteaters are legally blind,
Didn't
and
know
unless you're
that.
right in its face, it won't recognize you, and if you're just close enough, it can barely make out fuzzy images. But being blind in the same neighborhood as jaguars breeds trust issues, which is why if the anteater feels even slightly threatened, they will swing on you.
Ooh, I don't want to get
claws can
swung
easily
on.
tear through your arm, and if they manage to cut one of your arteries,
Tear
it's
through
up.
concrete?
One zookeeper in Argentina got put on the news after a giant anteater slashed her stomach open and she bled out.
Ooh.
Yeah, they don't play. No, this is not a joke. It's because monkeys like tamarins are cute.
I won't mess with any
Some
monkeys.
people forget that they have razor-sharp teeth that can
Yeah,
break skin.
monkeys
that
and
the
apes?
fact that people
Nope.
are dumb enough to stick their fingers in cages is why. If you ask which
Idiot.
animal sent the most people to the hospital in the Jersey Wildlife Trust, you'll see this ginger monkey's mugshot.
What's a hill that you're willing to die on 1,000% of the time?
Zebras are black
Women
with white
lie?
stripes, and
Okay.
nobody ever believes me when I say it. I already know what you're gonna say before you say it, but hear me out.
Zebras
Their
are white
stomachs
with
might
black
be
stripes.
white, but that's just their fur. If you
Right?
shave a zebra completely, their skin will be black.
Really?
And if you think I'm lying, one of the only parts of a zebra without fur is its snout, and it's black enough to get a pass.
Oh.
But if you really want me to be a nerd about
They
it,
homies.
zebra fur grows from follicles that have melanocyte cells, which gives them their color.
Zebras
But
are
the white
brothers.
part of a zebra's fur is where the melanocytes are deactivated, meaning it's only white because there aren't any pigments.
Didn't know that.
Which means a zebra's default color is actually black.
Wow.
Which means this biracial donkey, which isn't a
They
joke, by the
black,
way.
man.
Zebras are closer to wild donkeys.
They can say the N-word.
Just saying. The Oreo donkey's actually black, but with white stripes. But honestly, I didn't even need to make this video. This one was voiced by Chris
Thank
Rock. That's literally
you,
all the proof I
Madagascar.
need.
Come
I know
on.
it's a small hill, but I'll still die on it.
All right, that was it for the donkeys and the zebras and the dolphins and the monkeys and the giraffes and the not being able to shoot a white moose. I truly did not know flamingos got their color from what they ate. I really thought they were born pink. Am I an idiot? Is that what it is? But don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video. Without further ado, that was it. My name is Prince Hawkham. Stay charmed, my friends.